up the door. Favor is already gonna be at your address. Would you do me a favor and touch everybody you live with and say, God, I'm about to send favor? Y'all ain't talking to me. I said, go touch somebody you live with and tell them God gonna send favor. I'm not gonna keep y'all long today. I got to close, but if you go to the story here, David, he was afraid, and David said to himself, how in the world am I going to bring the ark to me, because it has killed my friend Uzzah, and all he was trying to do was save the presence of God. But David said, I cannot bring this with me. It's gonna take people's life, because now I realize that if I touch the ark of God, that the Lord is gonna be angry with me. And David said, I don't want God to be angry with me, because I'm afraid that what is supposed to be good to us is now taking my friend's life. So now David, he's got fear of the Ark of the Covenant. But if you know anything, I told you earlier that the directions for carrying the ark was that nobody was supposed to put their hands on the ark of God. Let me tell you something, that when God give you direction, then you better learn how to follow, because there's some stuff that God spoke to you and told you, you better not, don't touch it, but you did it anyway. God, he told you, don't put your hands on it, but you did it anyway. God, he told you, don't get connected to it, but you did it anyway. So now you got to live with the consequences of your actions. So now you got to deal with the consequences of what God told you not to do. And because he touched the Ark of the Covenant, now Uzzah is dead. And look at him, David is so fearful that he's willing to get rid of the Ark of the Covenant. And some of you miss your blessing because you got out of God's presence, because David was willing to get rid of the presence of God because of his fear. And some of you miss your miracle because you got out of the presence of God. Some of you miss your breakthrough because you got out of the presence of God. And because of his fear of God, the Bible declares that he dropped the ark of the covenant off at Obed-Edom's house. Cold. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. I said go and find somebody that you live with. Get them up out the bed, pull them off of the sofa, shake them and rock them and shake 'em. Shake 'em and rock 'em. Rock 'em and shake 'em. I say, neighbor, watch the flip, because God, he's getting ready to send a blessing to your house, because what you thought was not gonna be good to you, it's about to bless your entire life. So I just got one question. Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here that'll say, Pastor Paul, I dare you to tell the Davids that's in your life right now that if you don't want the miracle, drop it off in my house. If you don't want to break through, then drop it off. This is not to man, it was to the Lord. And he told him, if you keep on talking, I'm going to become more undignified than what you see right now. I'm going to give y'all about 5 minutes because I feel a praise in my feet. But I want you to type it on the screen and say, this praise is getting ready to get undignified. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes. I want you to lose your mind, lose yourself, and praise God for the extension of your blessing. Y'all ready? Here we go. Let's go. 1, 2,